ranked Wisconsin Badgers, we have number 14 at left wing, Alexis Mauerman. At center, number 18, Abby Brock. At right wing, number 17, Britta Curl. At the left defense, we have number 13, Grace Bowlby. At the right defense, number 22, Mackenzie Steffen. And in net for the Badgers, number 32, Brianna Blessy. Starting for the Mavericks here at left wing, number 4, Emily Anthony. At center, number 7, Claire Buderek. At right wing, number 20, Kelsey King. At the left defense, number 9, Mackenzie Cedarberg. At the right defense, number 26, Tristan Truex. And the starting goaltender here for the Mavericks is number 39, Abigail Levy. The Badgers currently come into the game with a 27-game unbeaten streak against the Mavericks, a streak that has started on March 2nd of 2014. The all-time record of this series with the Badgers versus the Mavericks is the Mavericks are currently 2-88-3 against the Badgers.
The Badgers come into today's matchup with a 4-game winning streak, with the Minnesota State Mavericks currently at a 2-game winning streak.
Starting lineup for your Minnesota State University Maverick. In goal, a sophomore from Congress, New York, number 39, Abigail Levy. Playing defense, a senior from Andover, Minnesota, number 9, Mackenzie Cedarberg. At the other defense, a junior from Shakopee, Minnesota, number 26, Tristan Truax. Starting at center, a sophomore from Andover, Minnesota, number 7, Claire Butorak. At the left wing, a senior from Rogers, Minnesota, number 4, Emily Anthony. And at the right wing, a freshman from Elk River, Minnesota, number 20, Kelsey King. The Mavericks are coached by head coach John Harrington, associate head coach Jeff Geeson, and assistant coach Sherry Dickerman. Fans, at this time, in honor of our flag and our country, and in recognition of those who serve and protect it, we ask that everyone please rise. Remove all headwear and turn your attention to the Stars and Stripes. And join us in the singing of our national anthem by Grace Nelson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in
series sweep against the Lindenwood University Lions last weekend, the Mavericks have now amassed 10 wins. This is the first time since the 2013-2014 season that the Mavericks have amassed 10 or more wins.
Yeah, looking back at that series, I would say that Andrew Wilgren had a very impressive outing in that series with compiling a goal and 4 assists, including a career high and 3 assists in Friday's matchup.
Yeah, along with her, Kelsey King collected the WCHA Rookie of the Week last week after having 3 assists in the series sweep, and she now has 18 points on the season. And she currently leads the WCHA Rookie with 14 assists on the season and also sits in second with 18 points. A couple good seasons by some of our young players here on the Mavericks, specifically Wilgren and King. They've been outstanding for the Mavericks so far. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, for sure, especially after last week's matchup against Lindenwood.
And I have the face-off coming up here, starting with Budarak against Rock. Face-off won by the Badgers. That puck is moved back to Stefan, who then moves it up to Curl. She throws it down into the Maverick zone. Chase after it by Mauerman. Mauerman with the puck now for the Badgers. She moves it back to Stefan. Shot tries to get on net, but that was stopped there by Cedarburg out front. Back to Stefan at the point. Moved over to Bolby. She tried to get a shot on, but that was blocked by Truax. She now moves it up to for Anthony, who then flips it into the Badger zone. That's moved up to Rock for the Badgers. Tries to get around Wilgren, but couldn't quite get it past her. Elkers moves it over cross ice. Tries to get it to King, but couldn't quite get it over. Bryant. Badgers now into the zone. Wilgren picks it up behind the Maverick net. Badgers pick it up. Watts with it now for the Badgers. Makes a move around Condis. Up to the point to Elkers. Tries to get it past the defense there. Bookbinder, but couldn't quite get it past. Badgers here with an opportunity. Shot saved there by Levy. Good point blank save there on a shot from Pettit. Fleming now chasing after it into the Badger zone. Badgers move it up. Down into the Maverick zone, and that's picked up by Akravic behind the net. Tries to get it up to Poinar, but just couldn't quite connect there. Bobic intercepts that. Fleming sends it deep down into the Badger zone. Badgers with the puck now. Norby moves it over to Schneider. Schneider with it now for the Badgers. Down low in the Maverick zone. Akravic picks it up. And attempted shot there by Norby. Couldn't quite get it on net. Mavericks have it now. Looks like Condis tried to move it up to Poinar, but couldn't quite get it. Badgers with the puck now in their zone. They move it up to center ice. Budarak with the puck now for the Mavericks. She tries to get a shot, but that's blocked by Rowe. Anthony with the puck now for the Mavericks. Tries to get over to King, but that's just poked away there. Badgers with the puck now. Carried up by Edwards. She throws it down into the Maverick zone. Levy comes out to play it, throws it over to King. Cedarburg with the puck now for the Mavericks. Moves it behind the net to Truax, who then moves it back to Cedarburg. Back to Truax. She moves it, tries to move it up to Budarak, but that looks like that just went right over her stick, and we'll have an icing here on the Mavericks. $16:57 remaining in the first period, with Badgers leading shots on goal, 1-0. Face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone. Cedarburg. Anthony tries to chip it past Shirley there, but couldn't quite get it past her. Budarak with the puck now. Tries to get a pass over to Anthony, but that was intercepted by the Badgers. battle there along the boards. Puck gets thrown down deep into the Maverick zone, picked up by Truax. She then moves it over to Anthony, and that's looks like she was stepped up on there by Stefan for the Badgers. Badgers retain the puck now. That's moved over to Watts. She tries to get to Shirley, but couldn't quite connect with her, and Watts has the puck back now. Shot saved there by Levy. Good blocker save on a good shot by Watts. Badgers with the puck now. Fleming intercepts, throws it down into the Badger zone. Picked up down there by Bookbinder. Tries to get a pass, and that looks like that just hit off the shin pads of Fleming and out of play. Face-off coming up here right outside the Badger zone. That face-off is won by the Badgers, number 10, Drake. Bookbinder with it now. She moves it back to Drake, then makes a move around the Maverick defender and tries to get a shot, but looks like that was blocked by Wilgren and up into the netting. Stoppage of play here with 15:33 remaining in the first period. Face-off coming in the Maverick zone. Gardner versus Brock. That face-off is won by the Badgers. Pass moved up to Bryant there on the sidewall. Tries to get it past the Wisconsin defender, but couldn't quite get it past. Jackson trying to move the puck up. Looks like that might have just accidentally hit the ref. But Bryant gets the puck back, moves it into the Badger zone, picked up by Edwards, who then moves it down into the Maverick zone, and that's chased after by Rock with Jackson right on her back. Budarak with the puck now for the Mavericks. Makes a good move around Rock there. Condis throws it cross ice, and that's picked up by Budarak. And Jackson with the puck now. Throws it down into the Badger zone. Looks like that was a little mishandled there by the Badgers. Picked up and thrown down low by Budarak. England now with the puck. Akervik down low with it. Moves it to King. Then puts it back down low. And that just squirts out of the Badger zone. Jackson now with the puck here. She looks like that was tipped into the zone. Fleming going hard after that puck, and she wins that battle. Picked up here by Pettit. She moves it over there. Looks like to Watts. Watts coming in. Shot, and that looked like that was tipped on net, but good save there by Levy. Another good opportunity, but that looks like that shot by number 10, Drake, was blocked out front by a Maverick defender. Badgers now with the puck. Stefan moves it over. Back to Stefan. She moves it up to Norby, and that was tipped into the Maverick zone. Badgers with the puck now. Knocked off there by Truax. She moves it up to Izzo, who then moves it over to Bobik, and couldn't quite get into the zone with Norby right on her back. Badgers with it now here. Schneider tries to get it deep, but that was intercepted by the Mavericks. Truax with the puck now. Gives it to Bobik, who then moves it up to Gardner. 2-on-2 here, opportunity for the Mavericks. Shot, save there on a Bryant shot from the right hash. Badgers now with the puck. Thrown down deep into the Maverick zone by Schneider. Picked up by Wilgren there behind the net. She's moving up, moves it up and tries to get it to Elkers, and looks like she couldn't quite get a handle on that, and that we will have an icing here on the Mavericks. Good opportunity by the Mavericks there, getting that shot on net with that 2-on-2 opportunity, but Blessy just saved that one. Mavericks couldn't quite get it past her on their opportunity. Face-off one here by the Badgers. Curl with it. She moves it up to Stefan, who then moves it over to Bolby. And that was intercepted there by Bryant. Stefan with the puck now for the Badgers. And looks like we'll have an offsides here on the Badgers.
A little under 12:30 remaining in the first period. Badgers leading shots on goal 2-0.
Face-off coming here right outside the Maverick zone, and that's won by the Mavericks. Wilgren with it now. She moves it over to King. King fights through a Badger defender and gets it deep down into the Badger zone. It's moved around to Stefan up onto the sideboard to Curl, who then moves it to the middle to Mauerman. She drops it back for Rock. Tries to get a shot, but that was blocked by Condis and pushed away into the Maverick corner. Shot there by the Badger defenseman. Mavericks pick it up now here. King on the sideboard. Tries to get it past. Couldn't quite get it past the Badger defenders. Shirley here with it now for the Badgers. Her shot saved there by Levy. Good shot. Good save there by Levy on a point-blank shot from Sophia Shirley. Face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone. Looks like Pettit for the Badgers and Fleming for the Mavericks. Face-off won by Fleming. Cedarberg moves it over to Truax, who then moves it up to England. Couldn't quite corral that pass, so Badgers pick it up. Badgers moving into the zone. Watts drops it back, shot, and that looks like that was tipped up into the net, so we will have a face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone again. Face-off coming up here just to the right of Levy. Between Pettit and Fleming again. Face-off won this time by the Badgers. Shot tipped wide. Bobek on it now for the Mavericks. She moves it back to Cedarberg, who now comes up the ice and moves it to England. England throws it into the zone, and Cedarberg gives good chase after it. Cedarberg wins that race. Puck thrown out front. Couple Mavericks there, but that was taken away by the Badgers defender. England now with the puck. She moves it up. Good opportunity here for the Badgers. Shot, and that was a goal there by Caitlin Schneider of the Badgers. Little breakaway she had there and just beat Levy with a nice backhander. Badgers now lead 1-0 over the Mavericks. That will be Schneider's 8th goal of the season. Badgers with it now. Badgers tried to get it out front, but that was intercepted there by Condis. Schneider's goal here for the Badgers was unassisted. Oh, and a good opportunity here for the Mavericks. Just knocked away by Blessy. King tried to get another shot there, but couldn't quite get a handle on it. Puck now down into the Maverick zone. Wilgren picks it up for the Mavericks. Moves it up to Budarak, who then moves it over to King, and she sends it deep into the Maverick zone. Badgers here with the puck now. Bolby picks it up, moves into the Maverick zone. Sends it deep down into the Maverick zone behind the net. Picked up there by Curl. Tries to get it out front. Mauerman battling down there. Rock moves it out front. Tries to get a shot. Oh, and there's a shot there from the point just over the net. Stefan with the shot there right over the net. Stefan picks it up here for the Badgers. Moves it up to Curl, who then moves it over. Mauerman now with the puck. Rock down low, battling a couple of MAVRIK defenders. Oh, and a good opportunity there for the Badgers with Bookbinder trying to find, looks like it was Rock there back door, but just couldn't quite connect on that one. Gardner tips it into center ice, into the Badger zone. This is picked up here by Watts. Makes a move around the MAVRIK defender, and looks like that was off the side of the net. Couldn't quite squeeze it in there. Bookbinder down low. Tries to get it out front there. Watts to, looks like that might have been Shirley out front, but that was intercepted by the MAVRIKs. Fleming now with the puck. She's taken down the play. Bookbinder here. Looks like she tried to get a pass to Watts, but couldn't quite connect, and that'll be an icing on the Badgers.
.8:26 remaining in the first period. Badgers leading shots on goal, 5 to the MAVRIKs 1.
Badgers have been nearly perfect this season with only 2 losses and 1 tie on the entire season. They've been pretty much the #1 team almost all year, so they're a tough opponent to beat. So we'll see what the MAVRIKs can do this weekend with a couple games. Good opportunity there for the MAVRIKs in the Badger zone, just couldn't quite connect. Shirley here with the puck for the Badgers, shot, and that looks like that was blocked by Truax out front. Good opportunity for the Badgers there. Oh, and that's a goal by, looks like Delaney Drake. It might have just went off her skate off a pass from Schneider, and the Badgers now lead 2-0. Tough break there for the MAVRIKs as it went off Drake's skate and right through the 5-hole of Abigail Levy. That'll be Schneider's second point of the game with the assist on the goal from Drake. Badgers with the puck now. Stefan tipped in there by Norby. Covered here by Levy. Looks like the goal will be Drake credited with the goal and Schneider with the assist. With 7:54 remaining in the first period, Badgers currently lead the MAVRIKs 2-0 and currently lead shots on goal 6-2. Badgers with a face-off win here. Stefan with the puck. Shot saved there by Levy. Have another face-off coming up here just to the left of Levy. Face-off won by the Badgers, and a shot there off the draw by Curl just over the net. Anthony moves it up to Budarak. Condis tries to get it down. She does get it down, though, to Budarak. King now with it on the sideboards. Condis makes a move around Curl. Looks like she lost the puck there, and Curl picks it up, moves it over to Mauerman. Then gives it back to the defense. Edwards, she moves it into the zone. Chased after there by Grace Shirley. And looks like that was picked up by Posick. Shot on net. Couple MAVRIKs and Badgers fighting down low behind the MAVRIK net. Budarak and Wilgren and Grace Shirley and Posick fighting for the Badgers. Condis comes out with the puck here for the MAVRIKs. She moves it up, and looks like that won't quite reach the end board, so there'll be no icing there. Edwards moves it up to Posick. And that is intercepted by Jackson, moved up to England, who then just loses it to Watts there to the Badgers. Badgers here with the puck now. Watts. Shot, saved there by Levy. Another opportunity there by Pettit, but couldn't quite get it. The shot, and looks like that was just wide by Bookbinder. Watts now with the puck down low for the Badgers. Up to Bookbinder at top. And looks like that shot was by Lamanta, and that will be covered by Levy here.
Just under 6 minutes remaining in the first period with the Mavericks with 2 shots on goal to the Badgers 9.
Bookbinder now with the puck here for the Badgers. Badgers with it. Moved over to Lamanta. Tries to get it out front there. Couldn't quite get it. That was intercepted by the Mavericks. Jackson now for the Mavericks carrying it up. Jackson brings it into the Badger zone, and that's picked up there by Poinar. Throws it down low. Fleming here now with the puck for the Mavericks. Throws it back down low to Poinar, who then moves it to Bobick. Bobick leaves it down low for Fleming. Fleming back down low for Bobick. She tries to get out front, but that's intercepted there by the Badgers. Badgers send it down into the Maverick zone. Looks like that shot ended up getting on net, so credit save there to Levy. And the Mavericks now ice the puck. And we'll have a face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone with 4:48 remaining in the first period. Badgers have really shown why they're the #1 team in the nation here, wouldn't you say, John?
Yeah, overall, like they can just score like instantly. Like it seems like they've been on attack for most of the period, I would say.
Stefan now with the puck here for the Badgers. Her shot, and that's a save by Levy. Yeah, the Badgers have just had a very high-powered offense here early in the game, leading the shots on goal 12-2. It's been tough here for the Mavericks to generate offense with how good of a forecheck these Badgers have. Shot there knocked away by Levy. Budarak here now with it. Moves into the Badger zone. Anthony now with the puck. She leaves it back for Budarak. Budarak still battling down there with a couple Badger defenders. Picked up by the Badgers, Stefan. Norby now with it. She moves it over to number 10, Drake, who then throws it into the Maverick zone. And looks like that will be held there by Levy. Face-off coming up in the Maverick zone. Face-off coming up here between Gardner and Rock. That's won by the Badgers. Curl with it now for the Badgers. She moves in, makes her move around, and that's a great goal there by Curl. Makes a move around one of the Maverick defenders and throws it backhand right off the right post and in. Badgers now lead 3-0 with 3:52 remaining in the first period. Badgers have had a high-powered offense all season long. They have scored 139 goals in 25 wins this year, 28 games total, and they've scored 80 alone in the WCHA games. So showing out why they are the #1 team in the nation here so far against the Mavericks. Wilgren with the puck now for the Mavericks. Fleming chips it up. Tries to get it to Bobick, but that was just looks like that was knocked away by Edwards. Fleming back to Condis. She moves up the boards to Poinar, and looks like that was intercepted just before it could get to Poinar. Back to the point. Rowe. Shot. Looks like that just went wide of the net. Bobick here now. Wilgren carries it up for the Mavericks. Tries to get it in, but a good back check there by Rowe. Sorry, my apologies. Rock, that was on the back check. Condis now at the puck for the Mavericks. Looks like that was an intercepted shot there by Shirley. Sophie Shirley that was, and that was just wide. And looks like we'll have an icing here on the Mavericks with 2:50 remaining in the first period. Badgers now lead the Mavericks 3-0.
Shots on goal with just under 3 minutes remaining. Badgers have 14, Mavericks 2.
Face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone. Looks like we have Pettit out there for the Badgers. And that was won by Pettit with Fleming for the Mavericks. Pettit tried to get a shot there, but couldn't quite connect with it as there was Maverick defenders right there. Fleming sends it down into the Badger zone. That's picked up back there by LaManta. And looks like that will get on net and will be covered there by Levy. Face off, Maverick zone. Won there by the Badgers. Badgers now control it. Little mishandle there on the point. King with it now. She flips it up off the glass into the Badger zone. Gives chase after it. Badgers pick it up here. And looks like that was picked up by Jackson. Akravic now back with the puck. She moves it up to England, who then loses it to the Badgers. Posick, and she sends it back into the Badger zone, and Mavericks pick it up here now. Buderek with it down low behind the net. She moves it up to Cedarburg at the point, who then gets a shot, but that was knocked away by Rowe there at the defense for the Badgers. Puck sent back into the Badger zone. Badgers with it now. Grace Shirley moves it into the Maverick zone. Picked up here by Cedarburg. And tries to get a pass through the middle, but couldn't quite connect with Gardner there. That was intercepted here by the Badgers, Schneider. Schneider moving into the Maverick zone. Shot saved there by Levy. Good save there on Schneider, who already has a goal and assist this game. Back to the point. Shot. Looks like that was blocked out front. Truax here now with it for the Mavericks. Moves into the Badger zone. Throws it down low. Schneider with it now for the Badgers. Moves it up. That's picked up by Cedarburg, who moves it over to Bryant. Bryant looks like she lost it here to Norby. Norby coming up. That's a shot deflected wide by off the pads of Levy. Badgers have really tested Levy so far in this period with 16 shots early in this game. 20 seconds remaining in the first period here. Mavericks, Elkers with it now. She has the puck knocked away by Steffen. Steffen moving in for the Badgers. Tries to get it over to Mauerman, but couldn't quite connect there. Fleming picks it up here. Moved over to Cedarburg. Moves it back to Fleming. Fleming back down low to Cedarburg. And that will be the end of the first period, with the Badgers leading the Mavericks 3-0 with 16 shots on goal to the Mavericks 2. Badgers offense has been nearly unstoppable this game so far. Levy has done a great job stopping 13 of 16 shots early here. Not much she can do with 16 shots, but she's played a great game so far.
We will be right back with the start of the second period.
Minnesota State Mavericks.
Welcome back, folks, to this matchup between the University of Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Minnesota State Mavericks. At the end of the first period, the Badgers are currently leading 3-0 with shots on goal 16 to the Mavericks 2.
The goal scorers for the Badgers in the first period, with the first goal unassisted, was Caitlin Schneider. The second goal was scored by Delaney Drake, with the assist going to Caitlin Schneider. And the third goal was scored by Britta Curl, with the assist going to Abby Rock. The Badgers have been great all season on offense, with averaging about 4 goals a game here in the WCHA, and they continue that high-powered offense here in the start of the first period against the Mavericks. Face-off coming up here at center ice. Looks like we have Budarak versus Rock. And the second period is underway. Badgers with the face-off win here. Steffen moves it up to Mauerman, who then sends it into the Maverick zone. Cedarburg now with the puck, takes it behind the Maverick net. Moves it over to Truax. Then moves it up to Anthony. She throws it into the Badger zone. That's chased after by Budarak. King with it now. Down to Budarak. Back over to King. She lost it there. Badgers with it now. Badgers shot, just wide of the net actually. Shot there by Rock, just went wide of the net. LaManta with the puck now. Moves it up to Watts, who then moves it up to Shirley, and she tries to get it in, but looks like we'll have an offsides here on the Badgers. Face-off coming up here just outside of the Maverick zone. Looks like we'll have Gardner versus Pettit. One there by the Badgers. Badgers now move into the Maverick zone. Sophie Shirley tried to move it over there to Pettit, but couldn't quite get it past the Maverick defense. And looks like we'll have a penalty here coming up on the Badgers for cross-checking. Looks like the penalty will be on Sophie Shirley, number 9 for the Badgers. 2 minutes for cross-checking. 18:44 remaining in the period. The Mavericks will have their first power play of the game coming up here. Face-off in the Badger zone. Face-off here. Stoppage of play. Looks like we'll have Rock versus Fleming for the face-off. Face-off won by Fleming here. Fleming with the puck now, controls it. She moves it back to the point to Cedarburg. Back to Fleming. Back to Cedarburg. Cedarburg moves it over to Condis. Looks like Condis just fell there. Here's a one-on-one here for the Badgers. Rock tries to get it around Cedarburg, and it looks like she just chipped it too far. Rock out front, shot, and that's a goal there by Alexis Mauerman off the assist from Abby Rock. The Badgers now lead 4-0 with that shorthanded goal. Good passing play out front there. Not much Levy could do with that point-blank shot. Face-off coming up here at center ice. 1:30 remaining in the Maverick power play. Truex with the puck now. Brings it up center. That's sent down into the Maverick zone by the Badgers. Picked up here by Wilgren. She moves it to King. Anthony back to King. King moving in here to the Badger zone. Puck down low. Sent up the boards. Picked up there by number 10, Drake. Sent down into the Maverick zone. Wilgren picks it up here for the Mavericks. She moves it up to Budarak. It's like she just lost it a little bit, and that's sent back down into the Maverick zone. Wilgren here now for the Mavericks. She picks it up. She comes into the Badger zone. shot looks like that was just blocked by the Badgers defense. Down low to Anthony. Anthony at the puck. Gets it to Budarak. Gives it back to Anthony. Wilgren over to King at the point. King sends it down low to Budarak. Looks like that just barely got past King here. Wilgren now in the Maverick zone with the puck behind the net. Wilgren moving up ice now. Looks like she had her pocket picked there by Rock. Truax with the puck now. Makes a good move there around Rock. Truax moving into the Badger zone. Tries to get a shot up, but that was deflected wide by the Badger defense. Fleming now with the puck. Badgers penalty is now expired. Condis shot. Good save there by Blessy. Oh, and another shot. Looks like that was blocked out front. Bobick had a chance to get it there, but just couldn't quite handle the puck. Condis shot. That was blocked out front, but then looks like Fleming was able to get a stick on it, but another good save there by Blessy. Mavericks getting some good pressure here in these last couple of minutes with that at the end of the power play.
Faceoff will be in the Badger zone with 16:15 remaining in the second period. The Badgers lead shots on goal 17-5, leading 4-0.
Face-off one here by the Badgers. Drake with it now for the Badgers, moving up ice. Looks like she had that taken away from her. Bryant now with the puck for the Mavericks. Tries to get it to Elkers, but that was intercepted here by Rowe. Battling for it down in the Badgers corner. Looks like that was knocked down into the Maverick zone. Akravic back there. She was pickpocketed by Schneider. Shot. Looks like that was just deflected wide off of the skate of Akravic. Elkers now with the puck. Elkers shot. That was blocked back there. Looks like it might have been by Edwards. Schneider gets the puck down into the Maverick zone. Wilgren picks it up here. Takes it behind the net. Moves it over to Condis. Condis then moves it up to King, who chips it to Budarak. Budarak coming into the Badger zone. Shot save there. Rebound picked up. Passed over to Budarak. Budarak on the sideboards here. She has that knocked away from her by Bookbinder. Budarak fighting hard after that puck. King now with it on the sideboards. Rock picks it up here for the Badgers. Moves it over to Mauerman. Has that taken away by Condis. Fleming looks like she tried to chip it past but couldn't quite get it, but King picks it up anyways. Puck is sent down back into the Maverick zone. Wilgren with it now. Moves it up to Fleming, who chips it into the Badger zone. Badgers with it now. Tried to chip it up, but couldn't quite get it. Pass out front. Swarm of Badger defenders there. Couldn't quite get a great opportunity here for the Mavericks. Mavericks now down into their zone. Bobick giving chase after it with Shirley back there for the Badgers. Joined by Fleming. Bowlby sends it down into the Maverick zone. Sophie Shirley now with it. Shirley. Point blank shot there, but just missed. Steffen with the shot. Save there by Levy. Good blocker save on a shot from the point. Cedarburg tried to clear, but that's stopped by Steffen. Looks like Fleming and Steffen collided there at the blue line. Shot in by Drake. Looks like that was a wraparound attempt there by Norby, but Levy was right there ready for it. Stoppage of play here coming up as Levy covered the puck. Shots on goal, 19-6 in favor of the Badgers. Badgers are leading the Mavericks 4-0 throughout the second period. Face off. Face off won here by the Mavericks. Gardner with the puck, tried to flip it up to Bryant, but that looks like that just hit the referee. Norby picks it up here for the Badgers. She moves into the zone. Tries to drop it back to Schneider, but couldn't quite connect. Mavericks going the other way with Gardner. 3-on-2 here. Akravic shot. Looks like that was blocked by the Badger defense. Schneider moves over to Norby. Norby moving up into the Maverick zone. Mavericks pick up the puck now. Gardner tries to get it to Bryant, but just couldn't quite get it as she was falling down. Looks like Gardner and a Badger forward collided there. Bryant with the puck now. She lost it to Rock. Rock out front, but a great save there by Levy to deny Rock of a good goal there. Puck has moved down into the Badger zone now. Lost out front to Budarak, and looks like she just went off the post there. A little mishandle there by Rock. Good, makes a good chance for Budarak, but just off the post. Couldn't quite get that first goal for the Mavericks. Badgers move up here now. Oh, good move by LaManta. She gets a shot in that, but that was, or shot in that was, looked like it was deflected by the Maverick defense and into the netting. Good opportunity for the Mavericks. Down in the zone there. Budarak just off the post, and then the Badgers get another chance coming down with LaManta, and her shot just goes up into the netting. Face off in the Maverick zone, won by the Badgers. Back to Steffen. She moves it to Watts, and that's moved back to Steffen. Wilgren with the puck now down low for the Mavericks. Pettit moves it back to Steffen at the point. Moves it over to Watts. Shot by Steffen. That was blocked down low by Wilgren. Shirley with the puck now. Moves it back to Steffen. Looks like Steffen tried to get another shot there, but that was blocked by a couple sticks there for the Mavericks. Good battle here along the boards with the Mavericks and Badgers. Condis with the puck now for the Mavericks. That's picked up by Watts. Moves it to the middle. Shot there by Drake, but that was blocked out front. Boldy. She moves it up to Drake. Drake enters the Maverick zone. Tries to throw it on net, and another good save there, and opportunity for the Mavericks, for the Badgers, but couldn't quite put it home. Puck's moved out to neutral ice to Edwards, who moves it back to Rowe. Rowe now with the puck. Rowe moves into the Maverick zone here. Wilgren intercepts. Moves up to Bobick. Bobick on a little break here, and tries to get it back to Poinar, but that was just knocked away there by a defender. Good back check there by the Badgers to crush that opportunity here for the Mavericks. Norby with the puck. Tries to get it out front there to Schneider, but couldn't quite get it over. Truax with the puck for the Mavericks. Shot there by LaManta. Good save by Levy. Good blocker save. Bookbinder with it now. She moves it up to Greg. Maverick send it into the Badger zone. Elkers fires it back down into the Badger zone. That's played behind the net by Valesi. LaManta moves it over, and it's given back to her. Tries to move it up ice there to Posick, but couldn't quite get it. Puck played by Blessy. Gardner moves it down low to Bryant. Bryant back up to the top to Jackson. Jackson shot, that's blocked there by Posick. Bryant with the puck now. Tries to get it back to Jackson, but that's poked away there by Bosick. Good shift by Bosick here. Block shot, getting it out of zone, a good shift there. That pass couldn't quite connect with Elkers. Greg, she moves it up to Grace Shirley. Tries to get it in, but looks like that was hit off one of the Badgers' skates. Looks like that might have been Greg's whose skate it hit off. Wilgren moves it up here to Budarak. Budarak carries it into the Badger zone, moves around one defender. Tries to chip it past down low to Anthony. Anthony ends up getting it back to Budarak. Budarak tried to move it back down low, but that was intercepted there by Stefan. Condis fires it into the Badger zone. Badgers move it up here. Maurerman couldn't quite handle that pass. And we'll have an offsides here on the Mavericks.
Face off just outside the Badger zone. Badgers currently lead shots on goal 21-7 with the score 4-0.
Truax throws it down into the Badger zone. Played there by Blessy. That's moved up. Badgers here with a 2-on-2 opportunity, 3-on-2 with a couple more joining, and that was a great move there by Watts, but couldn't quite get it past Levy. She's played great so far this period. Truax with the puck now. Down low in the Badger zone. Fleming. It's moved up to Sophie Shirley. She moves over to Watts. Watts shot saved there by Levy on a good point-blank shot. Another good save by Levy. Watts has had a good couple opportunities so far this shift, but Levy has shut her down so far. Poinar moves around Edwards. Sends it back around the net to Elkers. Badgers with the puck now. Bryant fighting there along the boards. Puck gets squirted out to mid-ice. Edwards moves it over to Grant. Moves it over to Schneider, who is one of our goal scorers so far today. Schneider moves it into the Maverick zone and gives chase after it. Badgers with the puck now. Norby back to Lamanta. Over to Bookbinder. She sends it back down low to Drake. Drake throws it out front. And shot there by Bookbinder. Just goes wide of the net off a backhand opportunity. Norby tries to throw it back down low, but couldn't quite get it past Gardner. Gardner with the puck again. She moves it out the boards. Out of the play. Oh, and play picked up here by Elkers. She sends it back down low to Bryant. And tries to get it back to Elkers, but couldn't quite connect there. Condis with the puck now. She moves it over to Wilgren. Gives it back to Condis. And her pass is intercepted here by Drake. Drake sends it over. Shot saved there by Levy off a shot from Curl. Coming into this game, University of Wisconsin Badgers goaltender Blessy has played a total of 3 games so far, as the Badgers starting goalie is not suiting up tonight. She's had a great 3 games so far with a .968 save percentage and only allowing .38 goals a game. Makes sense why the Mavericks are having a little trouble scoring. A couple good opportunities, but they've been stoned away here by Blessy. King sends it into the Badger zone. Badgers pick it up. Stefan here. Chased after by Budarak. She moves it back over. That's tried to move up here by the Badgers, but couldn't quite get it past the Mavericks. That puck is sent down into the Badger zone. Picked up here by the Badgers. Bowlby with the puck. She sends it into the Maverick zone. Condis picks it up here for the Mavericks. She sends it over to Truax, who then moves it up here to Poinar. Poinar leaves it back for Fleming. Fleming tries to get past a couple Badger defensemen, but couldn't quite control the puck still. Posick moves into the Maverick zone, and she's taken down the play. Bobick over to Edwards. Shot there by Rowe. Couldn't quite connect fully on there. Truax with the puck. Moves it up to Fleming. Condis gets it up to Fleming. Fleming looks like she was trying to get to Pointar, but just couldn't quite get it there. Fleming looks like that was tipped into the Badger zone by Pointar. Picked up by the Badgers. Badgers coming here with Greg. Greg throws it down behind the Maverick net. That pass, good pass there by Gardner over to Elkers. Couldn't quite control it here. Pass over to Watts. She chips it by Truax. And shot, and that's a save there by Levy. Not sure if it was quite on net, but it saved a good opportunity as looks like she was trying to get it across there to Sophie Shirley. So good play there by Levy to stop that opportunity. 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the second period.
Yeah, I would say as of right now, Levy's had a very good second period showing.
Yeah, for sure. So far, 8 shots, 1 goal. With this high-powered Wisconsin offense, she's been playing great so far this period. Watts tries to get it over to Shirley, but couldn't quite connect there. That's moved down low. Watts with it. Pettit comes out with the puck here, moves it to Lamanta, and that's a save there by Levy. Yeah, she's been great so far this period with a lot of high-quality opportunities by the Badgers and stopping many of those shots. So she's had a great period so far.
Yeah, the Mavericks as a whole, too, this period have definitely played a lot better compared to the first period.
Yeah, they've had a couple of great opportunities here, too, so far. It's just hard getting it past a goaltender with a .38 goals against average.
Yeah, for sure.
Badgers come into the zone here. Drake tried to get a pass over here to Norby, but that was knocked away by the Maverick defenders. Norby with it. Tries to move it back up to Steffen, but that's tipped away here by King. Steffen corralled the puck and got it back to Boldy. Steffen tried to send it back in, but that looks like it just hit off Budarak and moved back down into the Badger zone. Carried up by Boldy. That dump in was knocked away by Condis. King on it now. Tried to get away from Rowe there at the Badgers defense, but couldn't quite get it in time. Wilgren steps up on that and intercepts that pass. She sends it deep into the Badger zone. Boldy around the boards. Picked up by Bobick. Down low to Fleming. Trying to get out front. She does. Shot. Save there. Good save on a Fleming shot with lots of bodies out front there. Pointar moves it in. Pointar with it now. Gets it out front to Fleming off the side of the net, and that's a goal there by the Mavericks. Not sure if someone out front tipped it in or if that was a goal by Fleming, which it looks like the goal will be credited to Fleming. We'll see here on what the official stats are, but a good battle out front there by Fleming off of a shot there by Pointar. And the Mavericks now are down 4-1.
Minute 25 remaining in the second period.
And it looks like Fleming will be credited with the goal and the assist going to Pointar. Looks like it may have hit off a Badger skate out front on the other side of the net. Still a good goal here by the Mavericks, and they are back in it. That will be Fleming's 6th goal of the season. Mavericks with the puck now here. Truax moves it up. That's intercepted there by the Badgers. Rock with it now for the Badgers. Truax picks it up here for the Mavericks. Bryant tries to move it up. Sophia Shirley with it. Shot and save there by Levy. And that will be out of play with 29 seconds left remaining in this second period. Score is now 4-1 in lead of the Badgers. Face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone. Looks like we'll have Fleming versus Pettit. That face-off's won here by the Mavericks. Wilgren picks it up here. Moved back, and that's picked up by Bookbinder, who moves it over to LaManta. Sent into the Maverick zone. Pettit picks it up. She sends it back down low to Watts, who then tries to throw it out front to Sophia. There's Sophie Shirley. Couldn't quite connect there. LaManta back into the Maverick zone. Levy plays it there behind the Maverick net. Fleming picks it up, and that will be the end of the second period here, with the score being 4-1 in favor of the Badgers. Badgers currently leading shots on goal, 27-9. A great period here by the Mavericks. Levy played a great period, stopping many Badger shots, and the Mavericks get that goal that they've been searching for. Good period by both teams.
Yeah, Levy stopping 10 of 11 shots that period definitely was a very much more impressive showing compared to the first period, and then the Mavericks finally getting on the board.
Yeah, just a great overall period by the Mavericks here to come within 3 goals here of the #1 University of Wisconsin Badgers. And we will be back for the third period here shortly.
And welcome back, folks, to the Badgers versus the Minnesota State Mavericks matchup, with the Badgers currently leading 4 to the Mavericks 1. Badgers are also leading shots on goal, 27 to the Mavericks 8.
Goals coming in the second period, with Wisconsin scoring first about 2 minutes into the period, with Alexis Mauerman getting the goal, shorthanded, with the assist going to Abby Rock. And for the Mavericks, with about 2 minutes remaining in the period, Poinar was credited with the goal, with Fleming and Bobick with the 2 assists.
Yeah, after a pretty one-sided first period with the Badgers scoring 3 while the Mavericks didn't get a goal in, the Mavericks were able to come back in the second period and overall have a pretty even matchup with the Badgers, with both teams scoring 1.
Yeah, that second period was a great matchup here between both teams. And Badgers now with the face-off win here to start off the third period. Truax with it down in the Mankato zone. Battle here between a couple Badgers and Mavericks. Badgers move it down low. Mauerman out front, and what a great save there by Levy on a tip out front by Curl. A great stop there to get over there, and a flip on net here. Looks like he might have gave Leslie a little trouble, but save otherwise. Rock here now with the puck for the Badgers. Tries to get it out front, but that was blocked out front there. Bryant with the puck now. Tries to make a move around the Badger defender, and looks like that was just shot into the Badger bench by Condis. Face-off coming here outside of the Badger zone. Couple chances here by both teams early so far. Great save there by Levy to keep the game 4-1, just with an out front tip. Badgers with the puck now. Condis intercepts that pass, and that pass is intercepted by LaManta. Wilgren back with the puck now for the Mavericks. Chips it up to Elkers, who moves it up to Gardner. Looks like that just went right through her skates. Here come the Badgers on an opportunity. Shirley, save there by Levy on a Sophie Shirley shot. Couple early chances here for the Badgers, but Levy has shut the door ever since early in that second period. She's played great here so far in this game, and she has really kept the Mavericks in this one. Face-off coming here in the Maverick zone. Face-off won by the Badgers. Lamanta moves down, tries to get it past Pointer, but couldn't quite get it. She stopped that one with her stick. Fleming moved it out to the middle ice. Pettit with the puck now. That's taken away by Fleming, but that's re-picked up by Sophie Shirley. Fleming tries to chip it out. Gets it to Bobbick, who then chips it out. She's chasing after it. Badgers move it out of their zone. Icing is waved off here. Cedarburg with the puck now for the Mavericks. She's moving up ice with it, and she has that taken away here by Norby, who then sends it down into the Maverick zone. Akravic moves it to Bobbick up the boards. Bobbick to Fleming. Throws it out to middle ice, and that's picked up by Drake there for the Badgers. Puck here by Schneider. Shot saved there by Levy. Another great point-blank save on an opportunity there from Schneider on the small breakaway. Schneider with the puck again. She tries to get it to the front of the net, but that's blocked by Fleming. Fleming with the puck here. She flips up into the Badger zone. That's picked up by Drake. And that's tipped in here by Norby. Chased after it by Mauerman. Truax with the puck for the Mavericks. Looks like that was off Mauerman's stick, so there will be no icing there. Picked up here by Stefan. Wilgren takes that pass. Moves it to Truax. She moves it up to Anthony. Moves it up, down into the Badger zone. Picked up here by Budarak. Had that taken away by the Badgers here. Curl throws it into the Maverick zone. That's picked up by Condis behind the net. Rock giving chase here for the Badgers. Puck moved up to Budarak, just out of the reach. Lamanta here sends it back into the Maverick zone. Picked up by Wilgren, who sends it back to center ice, and that's moved in here by Anthony. Moves it up here to Budarak. Budarak gets it down low. Bryant after it now here for the Mavericks. Chipped over here to Rock. Gardner here with it now for the Mavericks, and looks like we will have an offsides on the Mavericks. Face-off coming up here outside of the Badger zone with 15:14 remaining in the third period. Badgers currently lead 4-1 over the Mavericks. Face-off coming here, Gardner and Drake. Face-off won by Gardner for the Mavericks. That's sent in down low by Jackson. Puck is moved up here by the Badgers. Gardner intercepts that, takes it. Jackson tried to get it to Elkers, and looks like we will have an icing here on the Mavericks. Face-off coming up in the Maverick zone.
Wisconsin currently leads shots on goal 29 to the Mavericks 9, with the score being 4-1 with a little over 15.5 minutes remaining in this third period.
Gardner on the face-off versus Grace Shirley here for the Badgers. Face-off won by the Badgers. Greg with it down low in the corner. That's picked up there by Grace Shirley. Move down low. Posick picks it up. She has that taken away by Akravic after a good pinch there by Jackson. Elkers moves it to Bryant, and she's swarmed by a couple of Badger defenders. Truax now with it back in the Maverick zone. She moves it over to Cedarburg. Cedarburg moves it up to Elkers, who moves it to Fleming. Fleming tries to make a move around Edwards, and she does eventually get the puck back here. Good play there by Fleming. Bobbick moves it back to Cedarburg at the point. Moves it back down to Fleming. Tries to get it out front to Pointar, but looks like that pass may have just been tipped. And couldn't quite get to Pointar out front there. That would have been a great opportunity for the Mavericks to get another goal. Posick with the puck now here for the Badgers. She moves it to Greg, who throws it down into the Maverick zone. Cedarburg on it for the Mavericks, chased after by Rock. Tries to get it out front, but looks like that was tipped away by Bobick here. And looks like that was poked away there by Cedarburg. Pass tipped into the zone by Curl, and that's picked up by Wilgren back here. Bookbinder sends it into the Maverick zone. That's gloved by Levy and eventually played. Rock with it now. Buderek picks it up. England with it now. Moves it to Buderek. Moves into the Badger zone. She looks like that was poked away there by Bookbinder. Puck moved up. Bookbinder moves it up here to Watts, and she chips it into the Maverick zone. Sophie Shirley throws it out front, and that will be covered there by Levy. Face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone with 13:07 remaining in the third period. Gardner and Pettit on the face-off. One here by the Badgers. Shirley with it. She moves it to Pettit. And that looks like that was blocked by Akravic there out front. Elker's knocked down the play here. Steffen moves it over there to Bolby. Badgers trying to get in the Maverick zone, but couldn't quite get it down. Elker's with the puck now. She moves up through center ice. Dumps it into the zone on net. And Blessy covers that one up. Face-off coming up here in the Badger zone. Looks like we'll have Drake versus Fleming. Face-off won by Fleming. Shot by Cedarburg. Looks like that just went wide. And that will make its way all the way down to the Maverick zone. Truex giving chase after it for the Mavericks. And that puck is moved up but picked off by Bookbinder at the blue line. Norby chasing after it here for the Badgers. Norby, wraparound attempt, tries to get it past Levy, but Levy was right there on the back door. Another good wraparound save there by Levy. Shots are 31-10 in favor of the Badgers, and the score is still 4-1 here in favor of the Badgers, with 12:07 remaining in the third period. Buderek on the face-off here for the Mavericks. Rock for the Badgers. Won by the Badgers. Back to Edwards. She moves it over to Rowe, who throws it down low to Curl. Rock with it. Curl now with it on the sideboards. She has that taken away by Cedarburg. Rock down low with it. Shot save there by Levy out front on a good shot by Curl. Good opportunity. Back to the point. Edwards. Shot tipped. Save. Another good save there by Levy. Back to the point. Shot by Rowe. She couldn't quite get all of that one. The Badgers still control the puck here. Edwards, shot, and that's blocked by Anthony out front. Good block there. Not letting that one get through to Levy. Rock with the puck now. She has that taken away by a couple Maverick defenders. Edwards shot, save there by Levy. Another good save there. A couple great save opportunities here for Levy as she's kept the Mavericks in this game so far. Badgers are really controlling this puck here in the Maverick zone. Bolby with the puck now for the Badgers. She moves it low to Watts. Watch, and that goes out front, and that is a goal here by the Badgers. Looks like Pettit out front scores that one with the assist going to Watts there on the sideboards. Yeah, looks like that may have just hit off MAVRIK stick and right to Pettit, and she puts it home right away in the slot. Not much of a chance there for Levy to save that one. She's played so well this entire game, stopping 29 of 34 shots. Watts now with the puck. Shot saved there by Levy. Another good opportunity here by the Badgers. Bowlby tries to get it down low, and that looks like that may have hit off of one of her own players. Wilgren with the puck now. Official goal there is number 20, Brett Pettit, assisted by number 19, Daryl Watts, and number 13, Grace Bowlby. Jackson with the puck now. Dumps it off to Gardner. Gardner goes around the MAVRIK net. She leaves it off to Akravic. Akravic tries to move it up to England there, but couldn't quite connect. No icing on the play here. Bobek picks up the puck here for the Mavericks. Moves it to Fleming. Fleming moves into the Badger zone. Looking to get it towards the net. Has it in the corner. Picked up here by the Badgers. Norby. She throws it into the MAVRIK zone. Badgers are getting a full line change here. Jackson with the puck. Tries to move it up to Fleming, but just a little behind her. Fleming takes the puck now. Moves it back to Akravic. Akravic moves it up. Poinar sends it into the Badger zone. Poinar giving good chase after this puck. Good battle here by both teams. That puck's moved back to Cedarburg at the point. Her shot was just tipped out front by Rowe, knocked away. Oh, and a good opportunity there, and that was blocked here. Out front, and that's taken away here by the Badgers. Shot by Cedarburg, save there. Mavericks with it. King. That's moved up the ice. Just knocked away there by Cedarburg. Good play. Anthony moves up with it with King right next to her. Blocked by the Badgers there. Moved up to Gardner. She throws down into the Badger zone. This puck is moved up to Grace Shirley. She throws it into the MAVRIK zone. Chased after it by Bowerman. Bryant with the puck now. Bryant, good battle there on the sideboards. She chips it past the Badgers. It's a great little 2-on-2 opportunity here for the Mavericks, but that's taken away by Steffen. Puck is moved up to Steffen here. She throws it down into the MAVRIK zone. Played by Levy. Curl over there. She looks like she mishandled the puck there a little bit. Shot back into the MAVRIK zone, picked up by Condis here. Looks like that took a weird bounce off the glass here by the penalty box and just shot right back at Condis after trying to dump it into the Badger zone. Jackson now at the puck for the Mavericks. She's moving it up ice here. Takes it in the Badger zone, makes a good move around defense, and then, oh, right out front, England shot, and looks like that was blocked out front there by Bookbinder. Good opportunity there for England. Just a good block by the Badger defenseman. Shirley moves it over to Watts, but couldn't quite connect there. Watts back to the point. Edwards' shot saved by Levy there. Mankato with a good opportunity to get one back there, but a good block out front by Bookbinder on a shot from England. Face-off one here by the Mavericks, picked up by the Badgers. Tries to get that pass over. Looks like that was Watts trying to get it over to Sophie Shirley. And Shirley picks it off right in the middle, and then Watts tries to get it back to Shirley, but couldn't quite get it all the way over. Anthony moves it up to King. King moving into the zone. Puck moved out to neutral ice. Mavericks pick it up here. Truax. Truax moves into the Badger zone. Tries to get a shot there, but hits off a Badger defender and up into the net. And we'll have a face-off coming up here in the Badger zone with 5:30 remaining in the third period. Badgers currently lead 5-1 and currently lead shots on goal over the Mavericks, 35-12. Face-off, one here by the Mavericks. Tries to get that over to Howard, but just a little too far in front of her. Norby picks it up here for the Badgers. Was looking for Schneider out front, but couldn't quite get it to her. Norby comes in, shot, saved there by Levy. Bryant makes a good move there. Chips it out to neutral ice, and that's sent back in by the Badgers. Badgers with Norby and Schneider. Schneider saved there by Levy. Good save with the right pad of Levy off a Schneider backhand. Trying to send it back kind of cross ice against Levy, but a good save there. Keep this game within 4 goals. Greg with the puck now. Greg. She moves it back to the point. Moves it over, and that's gloved by Levy off of a Posick shot.
Face-off will be in the Maverick zone. A little under 4.5 minutes remain in the third period. Score 5-1 with the Badgers leading shots on goal 36-11.
And there with that replay there is that great save there by Levy off the shot from Schneider. Ekrovic with the puck now. She moves it up here to Pointar, who sends it into the Badger zone. Played back there by Blessy. Fleming. Akrovic to Jackson, and that looks like that was tipped into the Badger zone by a Badger. Greg tries to move it over there to Grace Shirley, but couldn't quite connect as it was intercepted by the Mavericks. Jackson moves it up to Bobick here. Good stretch pass there by Jackson to Bobick. Bobick tries to get a shot, but that's blocked there by Badger defender. Picked up here, Posick moving in. Tries to get it over there to Mauerman, but couldn't quite connect. Grace Shirley sends it back down into the Maverick zone. Picked up there by Cedarberg. Moved up to the sideboards to Pointar. Moved it to Fleming, who flips it to neutral ice. Bookbinder moves it up here to Curl, who sends it down into the Maverick zone. Cedarberg over to Truax. Moves it to Izzo, who then gives that one to Budarak. Bookbinder here. Rock with it for the Badgers. England picks it up. Tries to chip it off the boards, but just a little too hard, and that will be an icing here on the Mavericks with 3:02 remaining in the third period. Face-off coming up here in the Maverick zone. Curl makes a good move here, shot, and it looks like that was just wide of the net. Off of a good move there by Curl. Cedarberg picks it up here. Rock, shot. Not sure if Levy got a piece of that or not, but looks like that may have just went a little high and wide off of a rock shot. And that puck will be sent into the stands, and we'll have a face-off coming up here in the MAVRIK zone. Face-off coming up here in the MAVRIK zone. Watts shot, and looks like that was blocked out in front by the Mavericks. Pettit with the puck now. She moves it back to the point to Rowe, who moves it over to Steffen. Her shot, saved there by Levy. Steffen. Another shot from the point, blocked there by the Mavericks. England sends it out. And that'll be played here by Blessy. Sophie Shirley with the puck now. She moves it back to Watts. Watts shot off her knees, and that's just wide of the net. And that puck is moved out to neutral ice here by the Badgers. Shot in. Levy plays the puck behind the net. Howard moves it back to Condis, who then starts to skate up ice and moves it over to Elkers here. Elkers down into the zone. Edwards moves it up here to Greg. Greg up to Posick. She moves into the MAVRIK zone. Howard falls down, and looks like Howard will be going to the box here for tripping. Badgers' first power play of the game with 1:16 remaining in the third period. Howard will be going to the box for 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off coming up here in the MAVRIK zone with 1:16 remaining. Badgers currently lead 5-1. Shots on goal, 37 for the Badgers, 12 for the Mavericks. Face-off one here by the Badgers. Puck moved over to Bookbinder, moves it back to LaManta. Back to Bookbinder. She moves it down low to Norby. Back up top. Puck isn't moved out to neutral ice. Budarak here. Short-handed down in the Badger zone. She has that taken away. LaManta with the puck now. Sends it down into the MAVRIK zone. Condis picks it up back there for the Mavericks. Norby for the Badgers. Moves it to the point. Bookbinder here. Moves it over to LaManta. Moves it back to Bookbinder. Shot. Looks like that was looks like that may have hit off the skate of Schneider there and just wide. Bookbinder shot. That's blocked by Anthony out front.
3:36.
Schneider with the puck. Moves to the point. Shot. Just wide of the net. Bookbinder sends it back down low. That's picked up by Wilgren and shot down the ice. And that will be the end of the game. Badgers beat the Mavericks 5-1 with total shots on goal 37-12. A good performance by both teams, but the Badgers offense was just too much for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I would say after the first period, the Mavericks kind of found their groove and were able to play a much better matchup against the Badgers in the second and third period. So hopefully they can find momentum in these last two periods and carry it over for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, with Mavericks taking the second and third period 2-1, I think that momentum should really help them with tomorrow's game, and hopefully they can defeat the Badgers here and take care of that unbeaten streak here and pick up a win against the #1 team in the country. Good game here by Levy as well. She played a great game, and hopefully she can carry that into tomorrow's game if she is a starter tomorrow. So next matchup tomorrow will be at 2 p.m. and we will be on Fox Sports North tomorrow. So hope to see you tune into there, and hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm Brent Prodal.
I'm John Thomas, sorry.
We'll see you later.